What if money isn't real? Not metaphorically, not philosophically, but literally. If tomorrow everyone decided that these pieces of paper meant nothing, they would instantly become nothing. And this has happened before. There were times in history when money still existed, but people stopped trusting it. And when trust disappears, everything changes. So what is money really? Most people think money is value. They see money and they imagine a house, a car, comfort, security. To most people, money equals lifestyle. The bigger the number, the bigger the life. At least, that's what it feels like. Everything gets a price tag. Everything becomes measurable. Everything becomes a number. But let's simplify this. Let's strip it down to something basic. Bread, water, the basics of survival. Real value. Now place money next to it. Can you eat it? Can you drink it? On its own, it does nothing. Bread feeds you. Water sustains you. Money does not. On its own, it has no direct use. You cannot eat it. You cannot drink it. Its power comes from something else. Imagine a world without money. You catch fish. Your neighbor grows wheat. You want bread. But your neighbor doesn't want fish. That's barter. And barter only works when both sides want exactly what the other has.
I understand completely. Perhaps another time. I appreciate the offer, sir, but I need wheat, not fish.
So humans invented something smarter, a system, something everyone would accept. Not because it was useful, but because everyone agreed it was. Shells, salt, silver. Different cultures chose different objects, but the principle was the same. Agreement. Eventually, gold became dominant. Not because it was magical, but because it was rare, durable, hard to fake. Scarcity created trust, and trust created value. In 1848, gold was discovered in California. The gold rush began. Thousands rushed west, not for land, not for crops, for gold. And suddenly, there was more gold. More than before. Gold became more abundant. When supply rises, scarcity falls. And when scarcity falls, value adjusts. Even gold follows economic rules. Eventually, banks offered something new. Safety. Instead of carrying heavy gold, people stored it and received something in return. A receipt. At first, it was just a claim on gold. A promise? You could return it and get the metal back. But over time, people stopped asking for the gold. They trusted the paper, and in that moment, money changed forever. Over time, money changed again. Paper became numbers. Receipts became records. And records became digital. Today, most money isn't gold. And it isn't paper. It's digital. Just numbers in a system. Money today is mostly accounting. Entries in a ledger. Debits. Credits. Adjustments.
Mr. Hemlock, I have brought the finalized application.
And here's something
Excellent.
many people don't realize.
Please wait while I review it.
When you take a loan, the bank doesn't hand you someone else's money. It creates new money by typing numbers into your account. When new money appears, something else appears with it. Debt. Every deposit is someone's liability. Money is born with an obligation attached, and debt doesn't stand still. It grows. Interest is the price of time. The longer the promise lasts, the more it costs. Money today is not a pile of things. It's a network of promises, a system of entries, a structure of obligations. And as long as people believe those promises will be kept, the system holds. In 1923, Germany experienced hyperinflation. The government printed enormous amounts of money.
1 million?
At first, nothing
45?
dramatic happened.
1,200
Prices began
million?
to rise,
9,000 million?
slowly, then faster,
For bread?
then uncontrollably. Eventually, people needed wheelbarrows of cash just to buy bread. Money still existed, but trust didn't. And without trust, money failed. We saw something similar in 2008. Banks didn't collapse because paper disappeared. They collapsed because confidence did. When people stop believing that debts will be repaid, the system trembles. Money is not gold. Gold can flood the market. It is not paper. Paper can lose value. It is not numbers. Numbers can be erased. Money is not gold. It is not paper. It is not numbers. Money is organized trust, a shared belief that allows strangers to cooperate. And once you understand that, you stop seeing money as an object. You start seeing it as a system.